Government's top legal advisor has put pawn shop owners on notice that regulation will be coming their way. At the same time, operators of pleasure craft have been told they will soon have to provide more information to law enforcement officials. Attorney General Adriel Brathwaite sounded the warnings on Thursday during a press conference at police headquarters to address the crime situation.
The other side of the coin also is that, from what I'm being told, that, which I wasn't really aware of, frankly, is that we now have a couple of pawn shops that is not even just jewelry, that in fact that you can take in tools and be loaned some money against your tools, etc. From what I'm being told, that in fact that persons are able to steal property, taken to these entities, have cash against them, etc., and not enough due diligence, not enough questions are being asked in terms of, well, can you prove to me, whether or not this stuff is actually yours and stuff. They are not now presently regulated, and I'm going to place them high on our agenda in terms of having them regulated and stuff. So that's, and in fact, we would like them to cooperate from early, as opposed to having to go the route of regulation and stuff.
Mr. Brathwaite said bad behavior on cruises had the full attention of the police and Coast Guard.
Even based on the flyers that we see around, and based on the names of some of the persons organizing the cruises, you get the impression that in fact that there's a signal that this is going to be a cruise of some bad behavior. But moreover, is the fact that there is no way of us knowing as a country. We don't know who go out on some cruises. That is that in fact that you might go on the Buccaneer tonight and you don't know, if there are 50, 100 people, who there are, etc. So it goes down, and you send up the Coast Guard, and you don't know how many people you're supposed to be looking for, etc. So we're going to address that twofold. We're going to address that from the point of view of asking the owners of pleasure crafts to have that information, so that they're able to tell us, that they have 100 souls on board, and who are the 100 souls that they have on board, etc. So from a safety perspective, we're gonna, we want to address that, and certainly from a security perspective, we also want to address that, because without doubt, given going back to the troublesome youth groups that we're having, if you have certain individuals on these cruises and they're being sought after by others, that's why we end up seeing the things that we're seeing on WhatsApp from time to time.